folks? I am Ultrazilla, and I got an Ultra Z News focused report once again. This time, we're going to be talking about the Blitzway Carbotix Voltron. I mean, if you've been following me on Facebook, if you follow me here, you've heard me mention this piece before. Well, and you guys know I'm a huge Voltron fan. We got the full reveal from Blitzway earlier. Well, you're seeing this in the morning. Yesterday morning. But yesterday was like such a crazy day with a lot of different news. It took a lot of effort just to get all the news up on Facebook. So what I'm doing here, as you saw before this last night, I got up all the Mondo news because there was plenty of that. We're going to talk about this on its own because this is a huge deal for me. And then I'm going to do at least one other weekend update this weekend. So stay tuned because there was so many other things to talk about. So let's talk about this guy now. This is the giant 5 Pro Studio Blitzway Carbotix line Voltron. Now, Blitzway bought 5 Pro Studio. 5 Pro Studio produces this robot line called Carbotix. They've done a bunch of different robots. Their last one was Makander Robo. And right now they are pre-ordering a weathered version of that Makander Robo. So if you want that, check out my Facebook page. I posted about it there. This guy, though, they dropped on us a couple of months back now that they were going to do this, or a month back, and it hasn't been that long. With the caveat that full reveal coming around July 28th. Well, it's July 24th. Yes, July 24th, and the reveal has happened yesterday, July 23rd. But on July 28th, you're gonna be able to pre-order this. Okay, it's supposed to come out 4th quarter this year. I don't know if that's gonna actually happen, but I'm not 100% sure it's not going to happen either. So it's not going to happen. This is something I really would love to have. What you basically have here is a Soul of Chogokin DX Voltron. That is the scale. This is going to be 15 inches tall. So this is a huge Voltron made of die-cast and ABS plastic. And let's start looking at it because it's pretty gorgeous. It's definitely got an interesting style. I wouldn't say it's very accurate. I'm going to say that. I don't think this is very, cartoon animation accurate. But it's there. You know what I'm saying? It is all there. It looks really good. And it's doing a lot of things to say, bringing that animation to life, I think is what they're trying to do. Now, this Voltron has very big ears. There's no doubt about it. But what it also has is coverings for the Voltron legs, which is awesome, which does create more of an animation look. I do appreciate that. That is tremendous. It also has a screaming head, which is very interesting and very different from Voltron. But you know what? We've seen him open his mouth before. So I do like that. I think that is fantastic. Really fantastic. And something I didn't expect. But, I appreciate that. I think it's cool. But as you can see, the ears are very big. There's another nice shot. I think it looks good. It's chunky. It's robust. You know what I'm saying? That looks really fantastic. Do I have the same shot twice? Pretty much have the same shot twice. Here he is with his spear, which is cool. You're going to get all the weapons you could imagine a Voltron would have. And I do like it. There's the blazing sword, looking good. And yeah, you know what? The screaming mouth does work. This is a really cool shot. And you know what? Folks might be like, oh, it's totally, animation correct. I don't think it is. I think it's, trying to do that animation look, but in a more realistic terms. Like if you know Blitzway, they are known for more realistic things. Like their big thing that I've seen is that amazing Bruce Lee statue. They did all those Ghostbusters figures. They've done some really, really cool stuff. And I feel like that's their thing. Now, Carbotix and 5 Pro, they look like they make really solid robots, but that's their shtick too. Like kind of a more like robotic, let's get to the essence of the robot type of feel. But look at this thing, man. He could, get down on his knee there. There looks to be like some superb animation for something so chunky, so big. And that's really, really cool. But man, those ears are ginormous. There's no doubt about it. Here are the lions separated. Oh, I do like how these guys look. And to me, like the lions, man, like it's not just Voltron. It's the lions that I love. These robotic lions from day one just captured my imagination. And I gotta say, in a lot of ways, I like how the lions look more individually. Look at them. That is a beautiful pride. And more than Voltron himself. I think they just look spot on, perfect. Really, really nice from a lot of different angles. This is cool. I love this. They gave him these effect parts here where they could be leaping and, producing the different colors. How cool is that? That is phenomenal. That's something I've never seen done, along with those panels that, to cover them up. Fantastic. Just a good, if you're gonna make something like this, and it's gonna be bigger, possibly better, possibly, that's a big ask, better than the Soul of Chogokin, you're gonna have to give us more, right? And this is a cool item. I like this idea a lot, because if you want to display them as lions, this is the way to go. And like I'm saying, I kind of like the lions on their own here more. They just look so beautiful. The black lion is one of my all-time favorite mecha. It's just so awesome. Like, and I think this proportionally looks fantastic. You got the mouth blade there. You got the cannons on the side. Really cool stuff. So you're going to get all their weapons. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Very nice. It just looks like quality. The red lion looks really nice and solid. Really like that. You got the lava cannon, the plasma flash cannon. You got the mouth blade there. Then you got the green lion, the spunky green lion. With its weapons, it's awesome. Like the laser cannons there, the shooting star. Good stuff. You get everything. Blue lion. Blue lion's ears might look a little bit big. I will say that. You guys let me know down below what you think. But I feel like the blue lion's ears look a little bit big. But it's looking good. You got all the cannons, all the, different things here. Everything it needs. But I think the yellow lion is very nice. Yellow lion has a special place in my heart because the old school Panache Place Voltron combiner with the figures, I only ever had the yellow lion with Hunk. That's it. I don't know why, but this is the only lion from that set I ever had. So the yellow lion always has a special place in my heart. And this one looks like it does it justice. Like everything looks fantastic. So another cool thing, and speaking of figures with the lions, you're going to get the pilots in 2 different forms. You get all of them. You get Commander Keith, you get Pidge, Princess Laura, Lance, and Hunk. To be, seated versions going into their cockpits. And then you're going to get standing versions. So a couple little figurine sets, which is nice. I like that a lot. I do. I think that's a nice touch to do. Like again, Panache Place had the pilots. The big Mattel from early 2000s had the pilots. I never got that. Never obviously got all the full Panache Place. Love to get them both. You got any leads? Let me know. But I love that these come with the figurines. Again, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna outdo the SOC. Do stuff like this. That gets me to want to buy them even more. The base obviously is gonna have a place for all the weapons and the extra faceplate. Very nice. I do like that. And yeah, then you got what looks like a display there for the weapons, the blazing sword and the spinning laser blade or shield, whatever you want to call it. They have a LED function in all the heads. You guys know I've had some problems with LEDs, so but it has to be there. Like, they have to have the LED light up function. There's no doubt about it. And it looks like Voltron's eyes light up as well. You get the face, you get the blazing sword, the spinning laser blade, the solar combat spears. That's a full name there if you wanted to know about that. And there you have it, guys. That is it. That is the Carbotix Blitzway Voltron. And boy, does this guy look amazing. Now, the problem is, my friends, that from what I'm gathering, and this was, I want to shout out my pal, Alias Angel Alias, who found this information first. Somebody had posted it on the Blitzway post about all of this, but he had kind of translated it, got it all out, so you got all the info. And it looks like the information is probably going to be right, because I got confirmation that it's looking like the price is going to be this price from a retailer friend, and that is going to be hovering around $700. Obviously, there's going to be some leeway there. Some different retailers are going to be able to sell it for a little bit less, a little bit more here and there. But $700, guys, for this. It is 15 inches tall. Is made of die-cast and ABS plastic. The pre-order starts July 28th. But, is it something that a lot of people are going to be grabbing? I think a lot of Voltron fans, I think a lot of Super Robot fans are going to be in on this. However, unlike the Soul of Chogokin, where I think a lot of folks, nostalgia-wise, were like, okay, $300, I could do it. I'm going to do it. And, they ended up getting themselves probably one of the best figures ever. This, though, is going to be one of those things where I don't think as many people are going to be getting. I mean, $700, guys, is a ton. So, depending on where you get it, I mean, some places might be offering payment plans, and that's going to help a lot. This is something that you're going to want a payment plan for. So, yeah, I think that's the way to go if you're going to get this, or something, someplace where, maybe you have to leave a down payment and you pay the rest later. I don't think any place is going to be putting it up for to be able to just pay the entire thing later. Maybe like an HLJ or something. But even them, I don't know. They might, limit it or, have some sort of stipulation there. I know Big Bad Toy Store does that, like where anything over a certain amount, they have you put down some money. I don't blame them. $700 is a lot, and you want commitment. Retailers have to stock this. This is going to be a big item, most likely a very big box. Keep that in mind. If you're going to try to import this to try to save some money, which I don't know if you will, you're definitely not going to in terms of shipping. Shipping is going to kill you on this. So I would suggest if you're in North America, pick a retailer that is going to be okay with shipping. Again, Big Bad Toy Store has flat rate shipping, even on big things. That's going to be a good spot for it. If you're, if it's going to be on Amazon, I think it will, because I believe Bluefin is bringing this over. Yeah, I mean, that's, going to be a good option as well. So especially if you have Amazon Prime, shipping's free. But $700, guys, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But man, this is beautiful. There's no doubt about it that this is gorgeous. The style's a little weird, and that might be, what ultimately maybe turns you off about it, and you say, you know what, $700, I'm not 100% into the style. I can see that. Good reason. Don't pay $700 if you don't like it completely. I really, really like it. I think it looks really awesome. However, there are a few things that I'm kind of like, I don't know. So that's going to be my issue in the next few days to determine, because $700 is a lot of money. And this is great, though. I love the lines doing this. $700 is a lot of money. It's no joke money. And I am totally in love with my Soul of Chogokin. It is my 100% all-time favorite figure. I just don't know if I skip this, will I feel like crazy pangs of regret, because it could be that, because I am such a big fan. So that is something I'm going to have to debate over the next few days, try to figure out where to do it, how to do it, all of that. And you guys let me know down below what you're thinking, because it looks amazing. It looks like it does a lot of amazing things, but it's going to run you a whole lot of money, guys. And there you go. That is my Ultra Z News special on this Blitzway Voltron. I think it deserved it. Lot to talk about, lot to contemplate. Helps me to just talk about it more. And you guys give me your opinions down below. All right. And until next time, peace out, peeps.